All right, Kyle, tell us about this beer that we're about to try as to wrap up the show.
This beer we brewed together, and it was a Saison with rye.
Okay.
And it fermented out. It was the wackiest thing I've ever seen in a fermenter. For about a week and a half, that yeast was swirling around like it was having a pool party. I mean, it was just swimming around in there, just going crazy in the fermenter. It was fun to watch. And it fermented out to become about a 10% alcohol beer. Wow. So it was very tasty, but a lot of people didn't like it because the rye at that point came big into the flavor. And I didn't know as much about beer as I did at the time. So this was about 3 years ago when we first brewed this beer. That was my first experience with rye. I'd heard some of the things about it, but I loved it. I thought it was a great beer, but I didn't realize that spiciness that was in there was coming from the rye. I thought it was more the Saison yeast being fermented at 95 degrees, which is what I did to it. So anyway, I ended up with 6 gallons. So I took a gallon of that and I put it into an open fermenter, which wasn't really open. It became open after the airlock dried out after about 6 months. So then it was an open fermenter, and I said, at this point, maybe I should do something special with this. So it had been open for about another 3 months to a year, and so something like that, right? So now this beer is every bit of a year old, and I take a bag full of blackberries. It's a pound of blackberries, open them up, leave them on the counter to thaw out mostly, and then I just dump them straight into the beer. And, I had to clean the counter because it was pretty much a full 1 gallon jug, and that it's all spilling out everything else. But I crammed all the blackberries in there and put an airlock on there for what it's worth. No, wait, I didn't put the airlock right away. It was cheesecloth right off the bat. I was letting wild air into it. Cheesecloth. So, yeah, it just lets the air in, but it doesn't let a lot of particles in. So then it comes up with this great pellicle of white, foamy goodness all over the top, and that stays for quite some time. And now this beer has been sitting on these blackberries for close to a year and a half. So this beer is every bit of 2.5 years old. The beer itself, 2.5, 3 years old, somewhere in that range. I can't remember the exact date. And it's had blackberries on it for a year and a half. All right. Well, come bring your glasses. This has definitely got some barnyard character to it.
And by barnyard, he means feces.
By feces, he means like poop.
Oh, poop. All right.
Whoa.
So.
Damn. You ain't joking. Holy crap, no pun intended. What is wrong with this, dude?
How is it? Is it awful?
Dude, take a whiff.
No, it smells fine to me.
And unrelated news.
God.
And unrelated
but I am
news,
colorblind.
His daughter's dirty diapers smell fine to him.
God.
The term for that is poopy diaper.
Skunky.
Poopy diaper.
It sort of dissipates.
Jesus, hobos would smell this and throw it out. This is bad.
It does not taste nearly as bad as it smells. It actually tastes pretty decent. This was not.
Because that's really blowing my mind right now. So deep sea divers would really enjoy drinking this.
No, I work downtown. I picture all the hobos I see on a daily basis picking up.
Hey man, what you got there?
No thanks,
oh, dude. You can have it. I don't want it.
No thanks, bro.
God,
that's another fun game. We should offer this to a hobo.
Judging this beer,
hobo drink it.
I will have to say, judging this beer, once the
good lord,
once the rancid feces kind of dissipates.
And turns into less rancid.
You catch the blackberries. You really catch the blackberries.
Yeah,
the blackberries are definitely
there. The blackberries are definitely there because he didn't digest them.
It really is like my daughter's baby diaper because it's like, the fruits are still there on the other side.
I cannot tell you, viewers at home, how much this smells like what we're describing. There's unreal.
There's some corn floating around in mine too.
Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
Hey, drink up, buddy.
There's no way I put my mouth on that.
Kyle is right. This does not taste.
This is actually a pretty tasty beer.
It tastes better than it.
It tastes pretty good.
Overall, the taste I would give a high rank. The smell I would give the bottom of the barrel rank.
If you froze this, I could fish with it.
I think I would give
very, very bad.
I think I would give this negative points on aroma. Negative points.
Oh my
Are you allowed to
god.
give
Well, you
negative
gotta
points?
drink it, buddy.
Gee, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. It's like drinking hot trash out of a diaper. It's a little bit of blueberries, a little bit of Montezuma's orange. Oh man, God! Stop it!
It really feels like we're setting him up now, too. Everyone else, oh, this is really good. Really good. You should try it. You should drink all of yours. You
Great.
Yeah, I'm drinking all mine.
Now the question is.
He had this one set up. That's bullcrap.
No, I did not. The question is when you can get a chick to kiss you after drinking this.